Hey guys, Dr. Prepper here. Yesterday I did my first canning, and I did some ground beef. It's not too lean. It was 80-20, so I'm assuming that's why that big band of grease is right there. But I wanted to ask you all, canners out there, if this looks right to you. It looks pretty good to me. I don't see anything wrong with it other than that big band of grease at the top. I hope that's okay, but just give me your feedback. All the lids popped, and it looks like it did what it was supposed to do. Let's go test one of these lids real quick. It's been here overnight. Oh yeah, I can't get that off. So I think I did it right. If something looks wrong to you, let me know. So I got the meat browning over here on the right, and the water's boiling. I'm getting, got it started. Looks like the meat's all browned, and I can hear my water in there burbling, so I'm going to add the jars to the canner and get them nice and sanitized, and get my lids nice and sanitized. So yeah, it's got a nice rolling boil to it. I'm going to go ahead and fill my jars up, hope you can see that, with some hot water, so when I stick it in there they're not cold. But I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, so you'll see. I'm just going to fill these up with some hot water and then dump them in here. I'm going to go ahead and let this boil 5 or 6 minutes, get a nice boil going, and drain off the rest of the fat on the meat and get ready to pack these up. So I'll be right back. Okay, looks like we're ready. I'm going to pull this pull those jars out. Turn this baby off. Pull those jars out, set them over here on my left. I'll show you in a second. Then I got the broth over here. It's getting hot. Meat's ready. Boiling water's no joke. Okay. I'm going to pour some of this hot water in my lids here. Won't make too big of a mess. Should have done this in the sink, but kind of wanted you to see it. I want to thank TheSheChef. This is where I got this recipe. Let me put some more water in these guys. Okay, there's my jars. I'll fill them up with the meat first. And I know we want to go to that 1-inch line on this little guy right here. Let's push this down. Got a little chunk blocking the way. Okay, that's that one. And she was right about meat. Once you put the broth in it, it kind of goes down some, so don't be afraid to get a little bit too much in there. It'll settle. I think that was my problem yesterday. I got too scared. Okay, let me finish those up and I'll be right back. Okay, I got them all filled. As you can see. Anyway, okay, so let me go ahead and put the liquid in and show you that part of it. So I got to use the cheater cup. But you want to get that in there all the way up to the 1-inch line. Kind of just cover the meat up. It's probably pretty good. Anyway, okay, so there, everything's in. I got the meat in. I got the juice. I made a broth out of just beef broth, bouillon. Just mix it with water. Now I'm going to get the air bubbles out. So like TheSheChef said, start in the middle, push it down real good, and then get to the sides. Push it all down there. Get all that air, that pesky air out. And it'll look cloudy, but it does become uncloudy after it settles. So that's just some of the grease, I think, that does that. There we go. Hope that's coming out on video okay. Another thing is my wife didn't want me to season it. She wants to put her own seasoning after I open the jars to use them. So I didn't put any salt, or I didn't put anything in them. So okay, so there you go. That's that. Let's throw the lids on real quick. The rim's real good. Get everything off. Put the caps on, finger tight. I'm going to use this because I burned myself enough today. So there it is there. See? Put these in here. Let's come back. Oops, whoa, wrong way. We're going to dive in. There we go. They're all in there, ready to go. So the deal is, close this up. I'm sure you've seen line up the arrow, blah blah blah. It makes a nice little suction noise, like shh, you know, like a Star Trek door, you know. But those are in there, and I'll get this baby heating up. Start off with high heat. Get this flow of steam going. And then once the flow of steam going, I crank it back just a little bit, just so it's a steady, nice steady steam. And I'll show you that in a minute. Once it starts working, it's magic. Once the steam starts steady going, I'll let it steam out for about 10 minutes or so. And I'll put the little capper on it. And then when that pops up, we can start counting. Now, this right now is at 15. There's little layers. This is 5 pounds, and if you add one, makes it 10, and then if you add the third one, it's 15. Well, the meat needs to cook at with 10 pounds weight, so I'll take one off, and it needs to cook for 75 minutes. So once I stick this on and it starts rocking, that's when I start counting down. I'll put the timer on and we'll go from there. So let me get this thing boiling up and steaming, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so it's starting to steam out. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit just to keep it constant. Just a smidgen. That'll keep a constant steam coming up. I'm going to let that steam for 10 minutes, and then see if I can get it. Can you see it? Maybe not. I'll let that go for 10 minutes, then I'll be back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. We're going to throw the weight on there. Remember, 10 pounds. Throw this on there. And then I'm going to wait for that baby to start dancing around. And that little lock in the back, hear it rattling. Once that guy pops up, it'll pressurize the can, and that little weight will start rocking, and that's when I'll start doing the timer. So crank the heat up a little bit here, and then that's it. I'll come back. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now it's pressurized. The little thingy in the back came up. See it right there? Alright, so now the can's pressurized, so it'll start rocking here in a minute. Okay, there she blows. I guess I shouldn't say that in canning terms, especially pressure canning. So it's doing its rocking, so we're going to set the clock for 75 minutes. Pint-sized jars, remember. The little thing right here popped down. I'm going to take the weights off, pressure weights. And we're going to open this bad boy. Okay, this is super hot, guys. I'm sure you know, but it is super duper hot. So we're going to do all the safety. If I'm in the way here. Go ahead and crank this open. And then open it up away from your face. Okay. Alright, now we're going to pull the cans out. Or jars, I should say. I keep calling them cans, but they're jars. Probably in the way, right? Check them out, they're boiling over. Hold on. My little tripod's screwing up. Look good? Is it right? Looks good to me. Let's get in on these dudes right here. Look at that. That's it. Critique. Let me know what I did wrong. Any safety things I need to check. One important thing I didn't mention during the taping is this thing is very important. Oh, do you hear one? I heard one. Alright. The sweet sound of popping. Oh, there's another one. Where's it at? Dang it. See that? Make dang sure that that's clear, because if that's plugged, this will blow. You hear them? Right on. So before you put this lid on, make sure that that little nipple's clear. It's very, 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 very extremely important. So alright, I just heard him seal. Looks like things are good. That's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Right now I have some chicken over here boiling, and I'm going to can those next. So I'm on an all-day canning binge. So a couple of shout outs. I want to give a thanks to TheSheChef. I used her way of doing the meat, and it seemed really easy, and it worked out great. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Also, shout out to BexarPrepper and Katzcradul. I've watched a lot of your videos on canning. I trust you guys, and I'll be following your directions too on a lot of this stuff. And then I want to give a special shout out to Prepper. I figured if a craftsman, you know, cabinet maker, woodworker can, so can an IT guy, right? All right, thanks, Prepper. You gave me the courage to do it, and I think I'm all right. But like I said, I want any kind of feedback will be great. I really want to make sure I do this right, keep my family safe. So, and then the huge question of the day, see if you're all watching this video, can I store this meat on the shelves, or do I have to put it in the refrigerator? So give me the answer in the comments section, and thumbs up for canning. Thanks a lot for watching. God bless you all. Dr. Prepper out.